The first battle between 5th-year Zion Williamson and 9th-year Nikola Jokic was a Jordan Hawkins coming out party. But in their second matchup, we would be treated to a showdown between the king of finesse and the king of bully ball. Let's start with the first matchup. The Pelicans rookie Jordan Hawkins was drafted for his three-point shooting, and so far the shot has translated. He is leading all rookies, as well as his own team, in three-pointers made, and he is doing it at league average percentages. In New Orleans, they call him Hawkeye because he is a bona fide sharpshooter. The main way that the Pelicans use Hawkins is as a pressure release valve for Zion and Ingram. So when the defender shades Zion in the gap, he kicks it out to Hawkins, who shot fakes to lift the primary defender before knocking down the quick release dagger 3. This action would actually have been much more effective if Larry Nance Jr. had been able to clip the primary defender in the first place, but unfortunately Zion mistimed the pass.
Jordan Hawkins, good up fake. Yes!
Hawkeye! He does a really good job of making use of that shot fake. A lot of players don't do that.
The Pelicans, though, already have a pet action with multiple counters that they like to use with Hawkins. Here, he starts off at the right elbow and flashes to the left wing. But when his defender hedges and tries to recover, Larry Nance screens him and rolls, while Hawkins attacks the closeout for the layup.
Jordan Hawkins on the run out, takes it himself.
Exactly. He's playing off of the gravity of Zion. Catch, pull through, you catch him not chopping his feet.
This time Hawkins' defender doesn't hedge and stays on him, but then he gets clipped by Larry Nance Jr. Therefore, Hawkins fades to the left corner for the 3 to put the Pelicans up 18. Another action the Pelicans use to free up Hawkins is this play where Brandon Ingram comes off the ball screen from Valanciunas, but while the defense is busy focusing on the strong side, Zion screens Hawkins' defender to create space. So when the defender tries to recover, it's a freeze into a mid-range pull-up jumper.
Hawkins, he's been hot, steps into a 2 and buries another one.
Hawkins put up 31 points in this game, but what was even more impressive to see was his ability to use his shooting gravity to create open shots for his teammates in drive and kick actions. Zion, on the other hand, was a force in the paint. Every shot he made in this game was in the restricted area. Here, Hawkins flashes from the right corner again and then ghosts the screen, and since Hawkins' defender doesn't hedge, Zion barrels into the paint before attempting a 360 layup, which misses. But Zion's second jump is elite, so he gets the rebound, and it's a putback layup for 2.
This needs to be his time.
Especially on single coverage.
The Nuggets like to put Aaron Gordon as the primary defender on Zion, and to counter, the Pelicans are constantly hunting mismatches on switches, even though in actuality, Zion is unstoppable, even against a great defender like Aaron Gordon. By now you should recognize this play. But instead of Hawkins, it's Matt Ryan who goes to the left wing. The Pelicans would love it if Christian Braun switches here, but instead, he hedges and recovers. So now that Zion has real estate at the elbow, he goes into a quick post-up, and there's nothing Aaron Gordon can do to stop the left-handed floating layup. In early offense, Ingram sets the ball screen on Aaron Gordon, but as soon as Zion sees the switch, he immediately attacks Caldwell Pope, and from there, the outcome is inevitable. Whilst the Pelicans were busy going up 20 on the Nuggets, Jokic was just casually putting up another routine triple-double, 35, 14, and 12. Jokic is the Nuggets' one and only generational passer. But the thing that is fun to watch with the Nuggets is that it's almost as though all the other Nuggets players are slowly becoming above average passers just by osmosis of playing around Jokic. Here, Jokic gets stuck under the basket and kicks it out to Caldwell Pope, who resets back to Jokic in the left corner. But because the defense is flooding the strong side, Jokic skips it 3 passes away to Strother on the opposite wing for 3.
Strother. I got it again!
He can feel it.
This is how he single-handedly bends the defense in the palm of his hands. When the Pelicans decide to double, Jokic hits Reggie Jackson with the behind-the-back pass. Unfortunately, Reggie blows the layup, but Aaron Gordon is in position to get the offensive rebound and flush the putback.
Double. Oh, what a pass! And Reggie Jackson missed it, but there for the put away was Aaron Gordon.
Here, Jokic comes off the snug screen and gets the ball at the elbow, and immediately he leads the ball to the open pocket in the paint for the cutting Gordon, and it's an easy layup finish. Again, this generational passing is infectious. So when Gordon gets the ball on the right wing with the open 3 available, he decides instead to make the extra pass and hit the cutting Watson for the higher percentage shot at the rim. I'm calling it the pass passing revolution, and it has taken over the entire Nuggets team. In transition, Michael Porter Jr. pitches the ball ahead to Caldwell Pope, who has the open three. But instead of taking the shot, it's a simple bounce pass to Aaron Gordon for the easy flush.
That's an extra pass, nicely made by Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
It gets even more ridiculous on this play, when Hawkins misses the three and Caldwell Pope gets the rebound. From the paint, he quarterbacks it all the way to Jokic at the opposite mid-post, and the spin layup ends in an and one. Basketball is the most beautiful sport on earth, and let the church say amen. This game was Jokic's 108th triple-double, and with it, he passed LeBron James and Jason Kidd to have the 4th most triple-doubles ever in NBA history. The scariest part, the man is only 28 years old. The Nuggets would win this first matchup.
You have the privilege of joining a great team. What's it like playing alongside a Nikola Jokic who makes triple-doubles look easy?
I mean, it makes my life easy. All I got to do is, just be a floor spacer and make shots for him. I mean, he's so amazing, and obviously, we're praying Jamal gets back healthy real soon so we can get him back on the floor.
But in their second showdown, the Pelicans would have their eyes set on revenge. From the jump, Zion was set on inflicting as much interior damage as possible. In transition, the Nuggets do a good job of containing the break, but unfortunately, Caldwell Pope allows Zion to outrun him. So Dyson is able to lob it to the flying Zion for the alley-oop finish with no contest on the back end.
And a great play by Dyson. Took it away. Now Jokic. How about that pass? Zion on the finish.
When JV misses the three, Brandon Ingram gets the long rebound before threading the ball into Zion's pocket. And from there, Zion assaults the rim in the most aggravated way possible.
But they can't guard him, Joe.
Little flip, going to the line.
They cannot guard this man. They can't.
Right up.
The interesting thing is that Zion and Jokic actually weigh the same, 284 pounds. The only differences being that Zion is 6'6" compared to Jokic's 6'11", as well as the fact that Zion primarily relies on bully ball to beat his opponent, while Jokic, although he can also be a bully, will opt for the finesse game. In the post, Jokic sees Ingram playing the gap, so he kicks it out to Caldwell Pope and then fights for better post position. When the ball gets re-entered into the post, Jokic immediately spins off JV's forearm, which catches him off guard, and it's an easy flush for two.
They make sure Nikola Jokic gets a touch almost every time down the floor.
With Caldwell Pope in the right corner, Jokic cuts to the ball, and when he gets the bounce pass, he finishes with a one-legged running floater off the glass. But bully ball would respond. With the Nuggets in zone defense, Zion flashes to the nail, and when he gets the ball, he just launches himself at the rim, and there's nothing Jokic and Gordon can do to stop him. To counter, Jokic gets the ball at the elbow and attacks right. But when the help defender comes to dig at the ball, Jokic gathers. And from there, it's a shot fake to lift the defender before finishing with the left hand. It simply doesn't get much more finesse than that. But in the end, bully ball would prevail.
Zion goes to the line. Little mid-range action.
While the Nuggets had come back from down 20 in the first game, this time they would not be able to overcome another 20-point deficit. Jokic 9 versus Zion 5 was the king of finesse versus the king of bully ball. But who will come out on top when these two titans face off next? Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Anyways, wherever you are in the world, be the GOAT of that moment. Stay GOATed.
But they can't guard him, Joe.
Little flip, going to the line.
They cannot guard this man. They can't.
Right up.